So the question to Dr. Ken just now was about rolling your ankle. I was asking whether it's a perception or it's real, and his answer is that it's real.
Yes, it's real.
Yeah.
Yes, rolling the ankle is real. And here, I'll show you two things.
Okay.
I'll show you two things. First of all, I'm going to show you my foot.
Okay.
So my apologies on showing you my foot. But here, we'll see if this comes up. So there's my foot right there. Okay.
It's
and
too
you
close
see
to us. It smells a little bit further, a little bit further. Oh, okay. Yeah.
There. That's my foot like this. And you see when I roll my foot here like this, that bone. So there's my ankle and there's my, that's called subtalar joint right there. And that comes out. Do you see that? That comes out right there when I roll my ankle. And so in order to roll my ankle successfully, this part, there's my ski boot. And you see right here is a punch on the boot. It's hard to see, but there's a punch here on the boot. And so they push the side of the boot out, and that allows for my foot right there to go here. Like that. And it's so important. If you are able to roll your ankle like that effectively when you ski, then you are such a good skier. It's very, very important that you do this. Imagine, oh, sorry, I'm blocking me. Imagine if you were walking on a tightrope. Do you know what tightrope means?
What's that?
A tightrope is like if you put a rope between two trees,
Oh,
and then you walk along the rope and you try and balance. So you're doing this. You're trying to balance on the rope. You're walking along like that here on the rope like that. That's called a tightrope. Imagine if you were walking on the tightrope, but your ankles were locked so they couldn't move. Then you would have to, if your ankles are locked, then you would have to move your body so much because you wouldn't have the finer balancing moves that from your feet, and you would have to move your body so much. We look at skiers, and when skiers have trouble rolling the ankle like that, then they have to make moves in their upper body, rotation moves or tipping moves, in order to compensate for the ankles not working properly. So being able to go here, being able to do this with your ankle in your ski boot is critical to your success as a skier. So it's very, very important. It's very important that you get your boots fitted by a good boot fitter. And that punch right there, I don't want my computer to fall over here. This punch right here is critical. That right in there. That's there, and that's for that part of the foot. Oh, and that's right there. That part of the foot right there. So, and that's how, because ski boots don't come like that. If I just put a ski boot on in the shop and then try and go skiing, my ankle gets locked. So yeah, I always get my boots fitted by a good boot fitter.
That's really interesting, because sometimes when people talk about boot fitting, it says that you need to tuck your ankle very tight so that it can transmit the small motion of your body into the ski. Yeah. But it seems that we still need a little bit room on the ankle joints.
Yeah, on the
so
ankle
that
joint.
It will allow us to move it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Like this part of your foot, here we go. There's my foot again. So this part here should be tight. And this part here should be loose so that I can roll. So yeah, if the whole boot is tight, then it locks your foot too much, and then you can't balance, and you can't go like that with your foot. So it's got to be tight in the correct place and loose in the correct place. That's the key.
Thank you.
And good boot fitters, they know this. Yeah, good boot fitters know this. So it's very important when you get new boots, you get them fitted correctly. And here in Whistler, the boot fitters are good and they will understand exactly what I just said. And they will do that. Usually they will do that automatically with your new boot. So the ankle definitely goes like this here. It's very interesting.
Yeah, seems that to be a good skier, you need to manage all the resources for yourself based on the correct understanding.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we have been given in the condition that the boots needs to, restrain your ankle. And because of this, we found that rolling your ankle is just like a perception instead of the real move. But if you understand this, you will be able to direct, the boot fitter to help you to get the right punch for you.
That's correct.
Wow, that's really enlightening.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, your ski boots are the most important piece of equipment that you have. And getting them to fit right, getting them to fit where they're tight, but they're also functional. Okay, even the forefoot here. So this part of the boot here, sorry. There we go. So this part of the boot here, like the front part in here, you need it so that your toes can go like this. If this part here is too small, too tight this way, and then your feet are pinched like that, then you can't ski properly. So there's places in the boot that need to work for you. You need the front part of the boot needs to be offer freedom for the foot, and this part in here, this part of the boot here needs to allow for that move. So it's very interesting, and good boot fitters know this. Good boot fitters understand what I'm saying. Interesting, huh?
Thank you so much.